Hi, David. This is a great opportunity for us to visit. And, at American Pianists Association, we're so excited to get to work with Dance Kaleidoscope. Tell us a little about the program that we're going to be doing and what prompted you to make these artistic choices and think that, I think I'll use some solo piano and let's go talk to our friends at American Pianist.
So the program is called Music of the Night,
right.
And it's really kind of jazz-inspired music that I wanted to present to the audience. And so we're opening with the Gershwin Three Preludes.
Right.
And so we've never ever danced it to live music before.
Interesting.
Except that when it was choreographed, it was danced out in Oregon Shakespeare Festival, and we did it with the Terra Nova Consort, but we've never done it to live piano.
Okay.
A wonderful companion piece to that would be the Gershwin songs,
right.
which, believe it or not, was the first concept of it, and the first time we ever did it was with an APA fellow called Darrison Duarte way back in 1999.
That's right. Uh-huh.
So, and it's a wonderful collection of songs. It ends with I Got Rhythm, and it's a really, really terrific piece. And then to end the act, I thought I would like to throw in Clair de Lune, because it is of the night. I mean, it's about the moon. And it's a beautiful, beautiful piece of music, and I think rapturously played on the piano, it's going to be just incredible. The
pianist we're sending is Eric Zuber. Eric is a really distinguished pianist. He's won prizes in so many competitions worldwide, I can't begin to name them all. He's a laureate of our 2013 American Pianist Awards. Now, have you met Eric?
Yes, I was actually at a concert.
That's right, fairly recently.
Yes, where he was amazing.
Right. Yeah.
When I met him a couple of weeks ago, he said that he was really, really looking forward to the collaboration because he had never ever worked with dancers before.
Yeah.
So it will be interesting for us.
And this is live, so there'll be a fine piano there.
Yeah.
Will the piano be on stage with the dancers, or is it in an orchestra pit?
No. What we're doing is that we're putting the piano on the floor of the theater. There's not going to be a pit. It's going to be on the floor of the theater. So he will be directly under the stage floor will be like this to him.
Right. How essential, if at all, is it for the pianist to be able to see the dancers? And do you expect the pianist to respond to what the dancers are doing, just like he would if it were a chamber music?
For instance, with the Gershwin pieces, because they're short and there are stops and starts, he's got to wait, for instance, for somebody to make an entrance before he starts playing the piano.
Right. And those are a little more straightforward, especially number 1 and number 3. Clair de Lune is less straightforward, and it's not an extroverted rhythmic work.
Right. And what's really interesting about Clair de Lune is that, because I listen to a lot of pianists play it, you can go from like a 5-minute Clair de Lune to maybe a 7-minute Clair de Lune.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping that he likes the version that I chose Van Cliburn's.
Interesting.
It's very, very beautiful.
Yeah.
What's going to be interesting for us is that Clair de Lune is a piece for 4 female dancers.
All right.
So they have to respond to the music as a whole. I'm hoping that Eric will have a wonderful sense of communion with them. The thing that's going to be very challenging for the dancers is that they mostly only dance to recorded music.
Right.
So they're used to being the same. The music is the same no matter what happens.
Yep.
So now every night the music is going to be different.
Could be a bit different.
And so they're going to have to be a little bit more on their game. But I think that's part of the fun of it.
Yeah.
I think it makes it sort of improvisational.
Yeah. And there is another challenge, because if you're using recorded music, the acoustics of the room, or whatever they are, and the recordings, whatever it is.
Right.
But if you've got live piano or other live musicians there, they're going to respond to some extent to the acoustical environment, which then affects how the dancers are going to listen.
Exactly, and the acoustics are different every single night.
Yeah, depending on the number of people in the audience.
And how humid it is and all that stuff. Yeah, it's incredible.
So I think it's really exciting idea.
We're excited too. We're very, very excited.
And I'm looking forward to it, and I think I'm going to learn a lot from this experience.
And I think the audience is it's gonna be a treat for the audience because, you know, we did a survey. You can ask me why are we doing this? We did a survey, and the number one thing that our patrons wanted more than anything else was live music.
Well, good for them.
Of course, well, yeah. But I think it's really, really lovely that we are having some live music. It's just fantastic.
I think it's terrific.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're so grateful for this experience, or multiple experiences of working together, and thank you so much for this opportunity. And,
Thank you.
You know, you're one of my great friends here in the city, so it's wonderful to be able to collaborate on a professional level.
It is wonderful.
Well.
I think we have to do it more often. Please join us for Music of the Night, October the 25th to the 28th at Indiana Repertory Theater, main stage.